everybody, and welcome to the just getting there to deafening decibel levels Nashua High South Gymnasium. It is a Thursday, September 28th of 2018. We're minutes away from the Battle of the Bridge volleyball game. South hosting North. John Collins with Tom King. The excitement building already, Tom.
Yeah, Battle of the Bridge is the first real big event. They had cross country a couple of weeks ago, but this is the first real big fan event, I think. And John, usually when we're in this gym, we're stepping over snowbanks to get here and things like that. This is not the case now.
Hey, great themes with the fans, Tom. I can see the kids.
Hawaiian theme to our left.
Frank Wallet, our cameraman, swinging around to find out the Hawaiian theme right there.
Then we got the construction crew.
The construction crew.
Yes,
wow,
exactly.
there's a lot of equipment went into that. A lot of costuming.
This is probably, John, we've done this game now for what, the last 5-6 years, I think, on and off, but this is probably the best South team we're going to see. They're unbeaten this year. They could finish the regular season unbeaten because the one team they don't play on their schedule, the three-time defending champions who are also unbeaten, Hollis Brookline.
Well, that's a quirk of the schedule.
Exactly. So this is, South can really make a statement. This is probably one of the games they're looking at tonight. They've got some veterans. The one I think is really a key for them, Catherine Covert. She's a junior. She's a middle hitter. I think anybody in the middle is going to be big for your team. Covert has played the last couple of years. I think she's going to be good. Caitlin Fitzgibbons, another big player for them. But they've got two seniors. Actually, 1, 2, 3 seniors. Anna Campbell is, to me, one of the keys for them as well. She's a setter, and a setter does what everybody's setters do. They set the tempo for the match. I think that's going to be somebody you're also going to have to watch. But there's a different star for this South team, as it's not a big roster, but there's a different star that Wayne Sajowski always gives me every night when they play.
It was a beautiful fall day, early fall day in southern New Hampshire today. We're indoors now. The dusk has fallen outside. It's a great place to be. We don't do enough volleyball, Tom, from all the excitement we get out of it.
That's true. It's really exciting stuff. We've done a couple games over at Girton in the last couple of years, too, when they've been in the tournament. North, Nicole Fitzgibbons, first-year head coach, been Wayne Sajowski's assistant for 2 years. She takes over at North for longtime coach John Connolly, who retired. So this is her first year. They got off to a 3-0 start.
Is that right there?
Yes, I believe so. Yep. They got off to a 3-0 start. So they are really playing very well, and they're 6-4 coming in. So I think the one person you look at is Atlanta Ho. Okay. She's been an experienced player. She played well for Connolly last year. She's playing well this year for the Titans. Another factor in tonight's game, it's back-to-back nights. They played last night on Wednesday. We're taping this on Thursday. They played last night on Wednesday. They both won, but this is also their third match in 4 nights.
Wow. Well, let's see if stamina will play any kind of a role here in this game. As the Titans make their way out onto the court. The North student body.
You see so many Titans because they bring the JV players out with them.
Okay. So. Yeah, that's why. That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. We are minutes away from even more excitement here at the Nashua High School gym. Battle of the Bridge 2018. South versus North coming right up.
Nice dress. Just go do it. If you're not in control of how you act, then who is? Live above the influence.
And we're ready for some volleyball here at NashuaETV. The Battle of the Bridge, our first fan event of the evening, of the week, I should say. John Collins along with Tom King, and we'll be seeing whether South can hang on to their undefeated record here in 2018 or whether North can put a dent into their hopes for an unblemished season. As Tom mentioned, Hollis Brookline, the perennial champion, the only team really not on Nashua South's schedule for the regular season. They are also going undefeated to this point. So if there's going to be any clash of the Titans so to speak, not involving the actual Titans. That'll happen in the playoffs, the volleyball playoffs that will await. Lots of excitement inside the gym. The student bodies for South and North well represented here. Lots of signs too. South very, student spirit very evident on the walls at either end of the gym. Talk to number 5's hands is one of the signs, and that's a reference to one of the players on the court, I am sure. Maybe that was a JV sign because I don't see a number 5 on my roster for the varsity. But there was a JV game here earlier, and lots of excitement all the way around the court. First team to win 3 games takes the match. It could go best of 5. Sometimes you have a 3-game sweep. Usually the swings of momentum will allow one or the other team to go on extended runs. Getting off to a good start is always important, of course. Frank Wallet is our cameraman. We are also doing football, soccer, and field hockey as part of the Battle of the Bridge week. So leading off the action, Anna Campbell, number 13, the senior setter from South, will put the ball in play. Nice reception by Abby Coy, number 5. What a save, but out of bounds, and North celebrates winning the first point of the Battle of the Bridge, North versus South. North gets the point and to serve here in the person of Haley Stanton. Haley gonna serve it using that height. Nice line drive near the back end of the court. There's a set, a touch, and a score. Oh, nicely done by South's number 7. And did they say that there was some kind of a violation against the Panthers? I guess they did. I guess they said that Kara Kelleher, we got a good look at from the side, she must have had her hand drift over the net a little bit, and it was a space violation there, and the point did end up going to North. And a good decision by Kara Kelleher not to touch the ball as it went out of bounds. It becomes the Panthers' first point of this opening game of the match. So it's 2-1 score now. South is leading by, trailing by 1 as they serve. The Titans with a setup. And it's a save. Kara Kelleher did a great job just to get to that ball, but not able to keep it in bounds on the other side of the net cord. So it's a 3-1. Good start for the Titans here early. Atlanta Ho to serve for North. Slaps it over the court, and that is in. Atlanta Ho with her Serena Williams impression right there, an ace as she served it to the back far diagonal corner inbounds inside the yellow rectangle. If you can see it on camera here on NashuaETV, that one was outside of the yellow rectangle, a good 3 or 4 feet long on the serve attempt. So it is a 4-2 game. North off to a strong start, but again, it's got to be South considered the favorite in this one, unbeaten to this point in the season. One of their best teams in many, many years. There's a spike and a score. And now South within 1, 4-3, still with the serve. Up front, one of the better players, Catherine Colbert, I believe, got that spike for the score, number 9 in purple. There's the setup. The Titans going to get their 2-point lead back. The setup, Colbert with the touch. Nice save by North to continue the point. The spike attempt, save. That spike was by Anna Campbell, number 13. Long volley here, back and forth it goes. And that's a shot. What a blistering drive in the back end of the court. Brianna Henderson with the point. And it's a 4-4 game, the first tie since we were at 0-0. South comes roaring back here in game number 1. Best of 5. And that short falls short. That serve falls short. Off the fist of Kara Lecklitter. 5-4, the Titans with the lead by a point and the serve now. And here it is. Megan Valcourt falls short. So a couple of services that don't get the job done, and the teams trade points by default. 5-5 the score. Of course, the time clock not a factor in volleyball. They just leave it frozen at 1 minute on the clock at all times, but it's not, as I said, not really a factor. That serve goes long, so teams a little bit nerves getting in the way here. I think a good serving and 3 bad serves in a row. Teams exchanging points in that manner. Titans up by 1, 6-5. The setup, Colbert, the touch, saved by the Titans as they keep it going. It goes over the net off the fists of Megan Valcourt, number 12. The put away in. Brianna Henderson with another point. Well placed, blistering spike there. Long kill finds open court. 6-6, the score is tied once again as Henderson serves. Ticks off the net and goes wide. So both teams not serving at their best here early, and it's a 7-6 Titans lead in the race to 21. And service time for Alia McHugh. It's a quality serve this time, and we got a volley started. The put away attempt, good save. Colbert's going to get it over. Catherine Colbert with the point of the game in the match so far. Just enough. That's unstoppable. That ball walking the tightrope on the top of the net cord before it just fell over on the north side of the net. 7-7, Colbert save, a service saved by the Titans. They get it over. The setup. Oh, a kind of a misdirection there. It almost looked like Anna Campbell was setting up her teammate and instead just flicked it over the net cord, and another tricky point by the Panthers, unstoppable on the Titans side of the court, and the first lead of the game for South. They're up 8-7. The Titans trying to get it over. They do, and it's way out of bounds though as it goes into the South bench area. 9-7, South's first 2-point lead of the opening game. So after a strong start, the Titans have surrendered the lead, and Catherine Colbert on a roll here. She serves. That ball was close to going out, but I think that was the right decision by Jamie Parker, number 19 at the back line, to keep it going. Just knocked over by Kara Kelleher. The spike attempt, Atlanta Ho to the back line. South keeps it going, and net court, and what do we have? A violation touching the net against South, so that's a Titans point, and it's a 1-point game again. The Titans now with the serve, chance to tie it up. That was a quick appearance on the court by number 11, Jordan Choate. Jordan, a sophomore, the latest in a long line of the great athletic family that is the Choate family of Nashua. There's a great exchange by the South Panthers and the North Titans at the net. The ball still alive. What a, Kara Kelleher got way up there, and a brilliant block by the Titans. Most exciting lengthy point of the match. Saved by the Panthers. What a play at the black line by Henderson. The touch score. How about that? Number 20, Alexis Miranda with an exclamation point of a point. 9-9, and that was hard earned by North. That was a goosebump point here at Nashua High South Gymnasium. 9-9 in the opening game. A best-of-5 match. Diving was Henderson. It's alive, and it's over the net, and it's saved by the Titans, but no, a little bit of miscommunication there. Good play by number 3, Kara Leckleter of South. Or was it 13? Excuse me. Was that Brianna Henderson again? Anna Campbell is number 13. Brianna Henderson number 10. They've been key players here early for South. Atlanta Ho with the miss hit. And it's an 11-9 South lead. Atlanta Ho, one of the best players out on the court. Just mistimed her leap there. Number 7 for South. So South for North. South will serve it again. Line drive, low line drive by Anna Campbell, picked up. Atlanta Ho's spike attempt goes out of bounds off of South. Atlanta Ho earns that point for the Titans, and it's a 1-point game again. 11-10. Back to serve for North. Haley Stanton gets up. Line drive, a tough serve, but South's able to field it and return it out of bounds off the Titans. Point for Nashua South. Good job on the far post of the net by Kara Lecklitter, number 3, the setup person. Yeah, she's the setter. I wanted to credit her earlier, and I was looking at the solid purple jerseys. And that was in. Oh, what a nice kill there by the Titans as they just barely got it inside the line. That might have been number 3 for North, Sarah St. Pierre. Talented volleyball player. There's a lot of them on the court right now. 2 players went to set that up at the same time. You don't like to see a ball hit the court without anybody getting to it. And every once in a while, you'll have 2 players in exactly the same mindset, and they kind of get in each other's way, but that's the price you pay to not let balls fall unattended. Good setup and a nice finish. Number 4 for South is Paige Garland. Paige Garland with the put away. She found a sliver of court that was unoccupied, and she did not miss. 13-12, South's up by 1 as the student bodies exchange chants here in the opening game of a best-of-5 match. Covert, what a save by Atlanta Ho. And now the kill attempt is out of bounds. The Titans earn it. Oh, this is a tooth and nail match here. 13-13 as the Titans win back the point. Atlanta Ho with a great save on a Catherine Covert kill attempt. Kept that point alive. As you see her slap double high fives with Jamie Parker, number 19, the sophomore setter, getting up there, and Atlanta Ho with another nice save. Parker to the back line and out. Unfortunately, too hard on that shot. The Panthers win a point and the serve back to their side of the court. Up by 1, 14-13. I believe if you get to 21 and it's not a 2-point game, you have to keep playing to 25. And this has the appearance of a game that will be very close, getting to that 21-point plateau for the first time here this evening. Covert gets way up there off a Titan fingertip and out of bounds, so it's Panther point. South up by, I think they should have it 15-13 right now. No, actually it was my mistake. I guess they said it didn't get deflected out of bounds by the Titans. Titan point, 14-14. Service long, 15-14, South with the point and with the lead, and the ball back to serve. Up by 1, 15-14. The Panthers in purple serving. Battle of the Bridge 2018. The setup. South returning the favor here, getting it over. Parker with the setup. Out of bounds, inbounds. We have a dispute. Yep, the Titans fans next to us, they don't like the call, but they say it was out of bounds off of the Panthers. And the block goes into the net. 17-14, the Panthers suddenly up by 3, just like that. Biggest lead of the game so far, or the match. We're in game 1. It doesn't make its way back across. 18-14. It's getting away from the Titans a little bit. And first-year coach Nicole Fitzgibbons calls the timeout. So she'll talk some strategy, maybe some emotional focus here for her Titan team. And the student body gets vocal. Panthers opening up a bit of a lead here as we approach the 21-point mark. The winning total for game 1 See Coach Nate Mazarol of the boys basketball team is over there with the South students who are garmented in the signature clothing of construction workers or road crew, with the fluorescent orange and fluorescent yellow vests and hard hats. Serving for South, up by 4 is Brianna Henderson, and she pitches an ace. 19-14. Some unattended court floor space there, and Brianna found it. And she tries again the other way, a little bit of a change up this time. The Titans able to set up the put-away attempt. Good return here by the Panthers. Kara Kelleher nearly with a put-away, and that one is blocked as well. Colbert for point number 20. South is 1 away from securing the opening game win. Catherine Colbert, a force there in the middle, number 9. I'm really impressed with outside hitter Kara Kelleher, number 7, one of the shortest players on the court, has tremendous jumping ability, number 7 for South. That is point number 21 for the Panthers, and game number 1 in the books. Or do they play to 25, Frank? They must. Is it 25? Sorry. Need a refresher on my volleyball rules. So it is the second timeout taken by North is what it is. It's not the end of the first game. They need 4 more to the Panthers, but they are on a roll right now, and the Titans need to come up with a momentum breaker of some kind. Kind of figured the way they celebrated the 21st point like it was just another point, that it was my mistake there. So they've got to play first to 25 points. And Brianna Henderson, who has served so well in this match, Atlanta Ho, who has saved so many points, does it again. And the teams volley back and forth. Kara Kelleher got way up there. What a block by North. And that doesn't get over. And the Titans do get their momentum breaker right there. And they get back on the serving end of it. Nice double block on the Kara Kelleher kill attempt. She went up high, as she always does, and was greeted by a duplicate pair of arms. Kept the point going until North took it. And that serve, unfortunate for North. They had a chance there maybe to go on a little bit of a roll. Emerson Martin not able to elevate that serve enough. And the point goes to South. They're only 3 away from the opening game victory now, up 22-15. Culbert down the middle. Both teams do a nice job at the net court to keep the point alive. Brianna Henderson sets it up. Kelleher, saved by North. I think Jordan Choate got a hand on that. We got a whistle and a double hit by North. Point for South, 23-15. And a "you can't do that" chant on the double hit by the South students. Culbert gets that height. Oh, they said it was touched by North as it went out of bounds. Might have went out of bounds anyway, but South and Catherine Culbert get the point. They are 1 away from an opening game victory, up 24-15 with Culbert serving. She goes well inbounds this time, and this is going to be tough to save. Good job. Jamie Parker from deep. Deflected, and nobody able to get there. The officials gave North the benefit of the doubt on that dig. It looked to me like it hit the court and the point was over, but even so, they were not able to get it up and over the net. So 25-15, South takes the opening game. North got off to such a great start. Unfortunately, North not able to sustain it all through the opening game. John Collins with Frank Wallen on camera. Tom King to join us once again on color commentary shortly. They take a 2-minute break between games, and so we will take a break. You're watching NashuaETV, the Battle of the Bridge volleyball match. South hosting North. South up 1-0 in the best of 5. Back right after this. Thank you. I could do better maybe with the lingo. I'm a baseball guy, so I know all the terms in baseball, but not all the terms in volleyball. Yeah, they got kill, they got dig, they got setter, right? They got, yeah. Some of the rules are a little bit foreign to me, but I guess you can't mess with the net, right? That's, yeah. Who's your kid? Okay, hopefully I get to say, yeah. Okay. Yeah, what's it say? Bleed blue. I love that shirt. That's a beautiful shirt. Yeah. It will be on Nashua TV on YouTube, and also on the city channels, NashuaETV. Yeah, we put it up there so you can stream it anytime you want. Yeah. Mr. Palmer, what's your first name?
Janessa. Yeah.
What's your first name?
Jim.
Jim, nice to meet you. John, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. I want to give you a shout out sometime, some point. So it's Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. Welcome back to Nashua High School South. We are about to resume action. It's game 2 coming up. North got off to a tremendous start in game 1. They were up by, I think, as many as 2 or 3 points early, but then South took control of the game. A lot of faulty serves by both teams early. North definitely has some talent out there. They may be able to steal at least a game, but you gotta feel, especially after South took game 1, that the Panthers are the favorites to continue what has been an unbeaten season so far here in 2018. North will be serving to start game 2. And a blistering serve goes into the net. Unfortunately, Abby Coy put a lot on it, but not able to elevate. So South benefits from another errant serve in this match. And they're up 1-0 serving first, and quickly 2-0. Kara Kelleher is a force back there. Number 7, also doing the serving right now, Paige Garland, number 4. Looks, I actually just mistook her for Kara Kelleher, a very similar body type and elevation ability. And that's one knocked out of bounds. So Titans get their first point of game 2. Trying to come back here and even things up. Kelleher with a nice dig. Garland keeps it going, and Kelleher gets it over. The setup and the put-away attempt. The block. Point goes to South. Great defense at the net cord, and North not able to get the ball over, despite a pretty nice setup there by number 13, Emerson Martin. Serving, Brianna Henderson had a lot of service points in game 1. She almost got one in game 2 here to start off. Sarah St. Pierre, great kill there as she was able to pound it off of one of the attempted blockers by South as it found its way inbounds. 3-2, 1-point game. Atlanta host serving has a chance to tie it up. The setup, Kelleher. Was it touched? Yes, it was. It went out of bounds, but not before it ticked off a Titans player, apparently. Tremendous velocity, great height on the kill shot there by Kara Kelleher once again. Elevating well above the net to pound it home. Setup. Over it goes by North. Number 3 again, Sarah St. Pierre. Lengthy point here. There's a touch. Atlanta Ho keeps it going. The setup. The put away is long. Panther point. They're up 5-2. They're up 1-0 and 5-2 here in game 2. Catherine Culvert with the line drive serve and an errant return by Abby Coy, and it is a 6-2 lead for South with Culvert still serving. Culvert. I think the construction crew threw me off. That's what I'm going to blame for calling Catherine Culvert Catherine Culvert. Well, no excuse. Wow, Kara Kelleher. Somebody should do a still photography of her when she hits her peak of her leap. She's got at least a 36-inch vertical, I'm guessing. That's amazing. And she gets another point, 7-2. Number 7 for South is a star in this match. Catherine Culvert's serve again, tough to return, and North is just going to basically throw a softball over there. That attempt at Achilles long, however, and a momentum breaker as Titans get a point back. 7-3. Titans trailing by 4 with serve here. Megan Valcourt, number 12, checks into the game. The setup. Oh, that was with authority. Kara Kelleher with the kill. Another 3K point for Nashua South. Into the net it goes. Line drive served by Anna Campbell. Mistake there, and North will get the serve and the point out of it, but trailing 8-4. Kara Kelleher takes a breather. Actually, no, she's still out there at 6-on-6. She's just hiding behind somebody. And that Titan point. A welcome doubling up of points for the Titans. They haven't been able to go on a run for quite a while here as they play early in game 2. Lost game 1, 25-15. That serve is long. Unfortunately, a little bit too much adrenaline there for Sarah St. Pierre. 9-5. South leads it as Kelleher will do some serving here for South. Nice line drive low to the court. And a great point there. North's number 15, Haley Stanton, puts it away. 9-6, just a 3-point game now, and back to serve will go Emerson Martin, Emmy Martin. Abby Coy checks out. Back into the game is Janessa Palmieri. Her dad, Jim Palmieri, is right here with us, wearing a nice bleed blue t-shirt. Beat South. They've got some nice t-shirts for the parents as well here tonight in the Battle of the Bridge. Good setup at the back line. Atlanta Ho just punches it over. Point still alive. Teams trading possessions here. The setup, Atlanta Ho puts it up in the air. A nice save by the Titans. Their momentum continues. Janessa Palmieri in on that point as well. A great dig to keep it going, and it's a 2-point game, 9-7.
You see how valuable Atlanta Ho is. She keeps the ball alive. I mean, really valuable.
But there's a literally rising star in this game named Kara Kelleher, Tom.
Yeah, she's played really well.
Her vertical's got to be at least 36 inches. She gets up there. Not the tallest player on the court by any means, but boy, she hits from an elevated point. Jordan Choate with the block, but apparently was over the net a little bit too much, violation, and the Panthers steal some momentum back. 10-7 serving, up a game, up by 3 here in game 2.
Now Kelleher's an experienced player, John. She's been in this program a couple of years.
Atlanta Ho.
They know what they're getting out of her.
What happened there? Oh, she must have hit the.
Must have hit the line.
The
top.
The top, yeah. You got, of course, the official right on top of the net, literally there. You can see him across from the camera, and that point gets away. So, again, as they did in game one, South able to expand their lead.
A couple of unforced errors, and then all of a sudden South smells it, John, and they go for the kills, no pun intended, and it's worked for them. Look at that right there. See, they can sense it.
He's going to roll.
Yep, exactly. And you get into a rhythm and you get on a roll, and that's what Wayne Sikowski's got. He's got a team that goes on a roll. And, you know, they played a very, very tough, close match against Pinkerton on Wednesday night. It would have been understandable if they were flat tonight. They were flat at the start, down 4-1. Not flat anymore, are they?
No. They're looking like a well-oiled machine right now.
No doubt about it.
As soon as I say that, a long serve. We've seen a lot of errant serving tonight. Both teams could use some improvement in that category. Jordan Cho checks out of the game.
Again, this is a good South team. Are they as good as Hollis Brookline? I don't think so. I don't think they've got the height.
Yeah.
I don't think they're quite there. They need a couple of tall players. Hollis Brookline's got a couple of tall kids who can really do it.
And a nice defensive play by the Titans to earn that point.
Good block to earn that point, no doubt about it.
Abby Coy will serve again. Trailing by 5, trying to come up with their biggest string of points of the night to get back in here in game 2.
And there it is, another point.
Yeah.
They have not missed at the net.
Doesn't seem like they have.
Very, very accurate at the net. Tell you, Wayne Sajowski made a good point to me the other day with Nicole Fitzgibbons. Wayne had to take over a team after a couple of matches 3 or 4 years ago as he was the JV coach. He's from Wisconsin. He came in from out of the blue. And he's taken over the program and as an assistant, and Nicole's doing the same thing with North. He said it's almost identical, not quite, because she was hired in the spring and was able to evaluate and everything else. But this is interesting. Look at this. South is in control.
That serve ticks off the net cord and just trickles over. That's not fair when they start getting the breaks too.
But we'll find out after this. If South holds on in this set, which I expect them to do, the toughest set to win is number 3.
Is it? It's like closing in baseball.
Toughest
the ninth inning.
Toughest set to win. It's like getting the 4th game of a 7-game series.
Yeah.
The toughest set to win is that 3rd one. But a lot of teams have done it this year. I handle the volleyball results on Mondays and Wednesdays, and there's a lot of 3-0s all around the area. A lot of 3-0s.
You mentioned Hollis Brookline and their dominance. Do you happen to know if they've lost any games at all this season?
John, I think they've lost 1 set all season.
1 set. Yeah.
1 set, 1 game.
1 game, yeah.
Unbeaten.
Yeah. Serve is long. And the Titans pick up a point, and the serve down 16-10. The race to 25. Haley Stanton serves a good one. It's dug out by South. The setup, Colvert with the point.
And the thing is, the digs. Their digs are incredible. They're very,
quality.
Exactly, no doubt about it.
North's had a few, but South's been really consistent.
Really consistent with them.
Yeah, they just keep the ball in play. Meanwhile, South's been finding open court at the net, but their service game lacking. Brianna Henderson won a lot of points on the serve in the first game, but not there. Atlanta Ho now serving down 6, 17-11. North needs to go on a bit of a run here, get back in. Atlanta Ho's serve down the middle. Colvert punched it over, and a little miscommunication there by the Titans. Ball falls unattended, and too easy of a point for the South, as Catherine Colvert will serve up 18-11. Officials talking over something that involves a yellow card. I'm sure it doesn't mean the same thing as it means in soccer, but they put it away and play resumes. The setup, just hitting it over was Kara Kelleher. The big kill by Sarah St. Pierre. 18-12. Sarah St. Pierre good at that. They just need more of it. Hitting from the far corner over there, far post. After the nice setup. Slapped over.
Haven't seen too many slaps, have we, tonight? They've all been. Yeah, that's a great. That's a great kill right there.
Wow.
Titans. That's probably their best point of the night. It's the most authoritative, I'm sure.
Abby Coy. Not coy on that hit. Had to say it. Spikes it. 18-13, and then they turn it over. Unfortunately, unforced error on the serve. 19-13. Again, you know, I'm not really rooting for North, but I always root for a closer game for our NashuaETV viewers. Love those close games.
Love those quick games.
Says the sports writer.
Remember, doesn't matter whether you win or lose, it's how long it takes you to play the game. Sports writer's creed.
Tom King will be his epitaph.
Yep, put that on my tombstone. 20-14 the lead right now.
Yeah, both
for Nashua South. They're 5 points away from taking a 2-0 lead, but again, awfully tough to sweep a team, especially in a rivalry match.
Up in the air. A touch. Oh, violation. Called by the near official against the Panthers, so it's a Titan point, and they get the serve back, 20-15. Whoa, I miscalled that one. No,
21-14.
They called it against the Titans?
Yes, I know.
Wow, you can't touch that net when somebody's trying to score on you. It's like an electric fence for a dog, I guess.
No doubt about it.
Yep. So a minute break here, and
well, John Collins, haven't seen you in a while.
No, it's been a break.
Haven't missed you. and we're going to see each other a lot over the next 48 hours.
That's right.
In fact, probably football. Too much over the next 48 hours.
I think you just made that point when you said you didn't miss me for 3 weeks. So, yeah, we have football and soccer and field hockey.
The first of 5 events on NashuaETV for the Battle of the Bridge. We'll have football for you live Friday night.
There's already points on the board in the battle, right? There's already blood in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Track?
4-2 in favor of North, I believe. They took 2 golf matches on Wednesday. It's JV and varsity. Golf. Now, who won the JV game tonight?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Useless as usual.
Exactly. So maybe Jim Palmieri knows. Jim, you know who won the JV game? You do not. Okay. Janessa Palmieri's dad right in front of us, who reminded me that it's a race to 25 points, unless it's game 5. Am I correct?
5 is 15.
Yeah, 5 is 15. Okay, wow. North
won the JV game, so it is 5-2 in the Battle of the Bridge.
North with the advantage. South, of course, the girls volleyball team wants to right that ship as they're the favorites to win this one. And Colbert not able, mistimed it.
Great block, getting right up there for the Titans. Number 15, Haley Stanton. She got right up there with the block. Perfect play, it's what you want to see.
Abby Coy will do the serving for North, trailing by 6 here, 22-16. South just 3 points away from securing game 2 and taking a 2-0 lead in the match. The set for South. They just get it over. Nice setup here for the Titans. Atlanta Ho! Saved by Kelleher back line. The kill attempt, and they're going to say
they're trying to argue that it's touched the net on this side, on the south side.
I didn't see any violation.
No, I didn't either.
Yep.
The illusion was created because of the block.
Yeah.
The block put the ball back in the net, and then it ricocheted off the net back.
So
I'd have to see it again.
Yeah, Brianna Henderson got the point.
That's how I saw it.
A clean point.
Yeah, I think so.
And so it's 23-16. They haven't put it up yet. They haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet, but now they did. South 2 points away. Tough low line drive serve there. The Titans can't return it. And now South is 1 point away from securing a 2-0 lead. Doing a good job on serve there was Bailey Morin. And that
ball go out, right? Yes, it did. It
Yeah,
went out, and that'll do it for this game. 25-15, 25-16. Game 3 coming up.
A bit discouraging if you're North, but stay tuned. As Tom said, the psychology of volleyball is that it is difficult to go 3-0 usually.
The importance coming up right now for the Titans will be the first 10 points. If it's 7-3, 8-2, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
You know?
The Titans got off to a great start in game 1, but they weren't able to sustain it, and it's been pretty much all South since.
Right, it was 4-1, and then it was, you know, and then it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was 8-4 South, and it was 12-12.
Yeah.
You know?
I always smile when I hear that song sung in a city setting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you say it in Jamaica Plain. I cannot identify with John Denver's, sentiments because I didn't grow up there, but it's a great song. So why not? Frank Wallen is cheerleading over here. I've never seen the Nashua cameraman do that before. It's just
it's quiet on this end. It's been quiet on the north side.
It has, yeah. And not too much to cheer about, but sometimes you gotta supply the enthusiasm. Yeah. Jim Palmieri just pointed out, got to win the next 3. And there's some long odds right there, Tom.
Very long odds.
For North to win 3 in a row against this South team, which you call one of the best in their history, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're talking about since what, 2004? I don't remember a South team that's gotten off to this kind of a start before.
Yep. And, you know, you take a look at the talent they have on the floor, and I'm not surprised that you say that, because they seem to have so many weapons that you don't know where the next point's going to come from. They were all able to put up some great point totals. You
can get a little exaggerated with the Purple Rain slogan, but in this case, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you mentioned Catherine Colbert. She's a force. She's right there in the middle, number 9. And also Kara Kelleher, number 7. She plays a lot taller than she looks.
They have to, John. They're a small team.
Yeah, you have the perspective of the Hollis Brookline. You were talking to me about that.
They got some trees.
Yeah. It's almost like they recruit volleyball players over Hollis Brookline.
They have a great program. Becky Balfour does a great job.
Must be the apples in Hollis.
Must be. It's got to be the apples. Love doing games in Hollis because then I stop by on the farm stands on the way home.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, that's country road right there.
Oh, yeah. Not far from here, though.
Yep.
Here we go. That's a great start for the Titans.
That's what they need to come out in game 3.
Well, Atlanta Ho, you know, she doesn't look like she's got that spunk. And then all of a sudden, her fist touches the ball, and that's it.
Yeah.
Fundamentally sound player.
Yep.
Now, see, if I'm Wayne Sajowski, I'm a little annoyed. Your team is not focused in this third game. They're starting out a little.
You can tell.
They're starting out
you're talking about the psychology
lax
of game 3, and we're seeing it.
It's really tough.
The setup. And it's a point for South. Good idea by North, but not able to block.
Fundamental shot right there by the Panthers. A low line drive that just cleared the net by Brianna Henderson. She had the right idea. Shoot it right at them low where they can't get it up in the air. And she was able to get it over the net. Now, again, her serve was too low.
Not able to get over the net in the serve. Unforced error. after that great play. You hate to see that. When
So here you go. See how tough it is? It's already 3-1 in favor of the Titans, and they've got the service.
Yep, Atlanta host serving. Nice serve. Nice dig by South. And a tough setup.
Yep.
Yeah. Atlanta host serve. Too much. 4-1. Back to game one start. 4-1.
See what I mean?
Yep.
See what I mean?
I guess you've covered these things before,
It's
huh?
just-
Once or twice?
It's tough because as a writer, I'm always rooting. Let's get this.
Yeah,
set,
you
know?
notice. You notice.
Exactly.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
Oh, nice
Midcourt.
dig.
What a dig by
Great dig.
South. And they put it away?
No.
North keeps it alive. What a play by South.
They needed one more flip up in
Yes.
the air, and they tried to carry it over, and it hit the net.
And I think it was because it was the third hit, right? You're only allowed 3.
Right.
Yeah. Catherine Covert.
But I think Kelleher made that point with her shot, her dig right over here.
Yep, they got to get it over now, and they do. Good set by Covert.
Here's the setup right here.
Kelleher.
Oh, little layup for Kelleher.
Yeah.
She doesn't go hard. This is going to be a hard one. Right here.
Kelleher.
Yep, there's the spike. Did it
Point
go out?
North.
Did it stay in? No, it didn't.
I thought it deflected off of the Titans, but they
So
said
did
it
I.
was straight out.
Straight out. So
Must
it's
have went
5
off
to
her
2.
fist wrong.
Yep.
Yeah. 5-2. The Titans still have a 3-point lead with the serve. Now Megan Valcourt struggled with the serve in game 1, but she's able to get it over this time. Valcourt with the setup, and the put-away attempt is long. Point for the Panthers. As Sarah St. Pierre just didn't get any elevation there, and line drive went way long. 5-3, the Titans up by 2.
But see, North already accomplished something here. They didn't start out slow in the other set, 8-3.
Right.
You know, they took the advantage.
Unforced error on the Panther serve means a 6-3 advantage for North. Jamie Parker will do the serving. Got Atlanta Ho out there with Megan Valcourt and Abby Coy. Number 15 is Haley Stanton, and 13 is Emerson Martin. For South, you have Anna Campbell, Kara Kelleher. Number 14 is Alyssa Escobalas. Got some profile here, uniform numbers obscured a little bit. I see Brianna Henderson, number 10 at the back line. Also Kara Ledlicker. And the 6th player on the court for South is Caitlin Fitzgibbons. Kelleher with another point. Yeah.
She's deadly.
Yeah. Deadly accurate, great elevation on her jumps. 6-4. And another great Kelleher serve and a momentum breaker here. These Kelleher serves cutting into the Panther lead. It's just a Titan lead. It's just a 1-point game now.
So North freshmen also won their match.
Oh, we count that too.
So right, exactly. You count them all. Yep. So it's a 6-2. So North won the JV, we said?
Yeah.
So it's a 6-2 edge. So
Yeah.
6-2 in favor of the Titans. And 7-5 in set 3 in favor of the Titans, who trail 2-0 in games.
Right. With serve here is number 13, Emmy Martin. Martin served right down the middle. Ledlicker able to set it up. Actually, Sarah St. Pierre. That is a nice point for the Panthers.
Fundamentals.
Yeah. One-point game again, 7-6. Panthers have a chance to tie it up here. As Alyssa Escobalas serves, a good one. Panther not able to stop that Atlanta Ho kill shot. Well placed by Atlanta. She found an open area of court. Near side, deep corner.
She makes the right points at the right time. She did that in the first game, in the first 2 sets, to keep her team in it as long as she could.
Down the middle. Contested
Yeah,
point.
see, that was at the net, and it was too close to the net when it was touched.
Yeah.
That it couldn't really set it up, so there was really no way to play it.
I know, I think a couple of Panther players thought the Titans intruded on their court space. They're coming over the top of the net before the ball went over, but
Nice dig.
Kara Kelleher saves that one. And see, that is the epitome of great defense, keeping a point alive, and that really should have been a Titan point.
Should have been a Titan point.
Kara Kelleher, spectacular dig. I mean, the reaction time on that's got to be like a major league fastball. I mean, that is quick.
And another one. 2 points at the net.
They're going to call it a Titan point.
No, really?
Yeah. I'm not sure what the ruling was there, but.
Wow, it looked like a solid shot.
Yeah.
By Brianna Henderson.
Instead, the Titans get the point, and Haley Stanton gets to serve. Middle line drive, Haley Stanton. Too tough to return there with that
an ace
service. Ace. 11-7.
11-7.
Down the middle. And that is Panther point.
Atlanta Ho thought it was hers.
Yeah, somebody on the Titans touched the net on the follow-through, even though they whiffed on the shot. And they got called for a violation. The North fans next to us certainly don't like the call.
So now you're waiting. You're saying, okay, when is it going to happen? When is the South run going to happen to close it out?
Not
now. Oh, they said yes.
That was in?
Wow, the Titans were a little surprised. They thought no.
I thought it was out.
You need someone in South to make a run serving. I think that's where you close this thing out.
Kelleher.
Nice block by the Titans.
Oh, but they're not able to get the ball to fall inside the line.
Yep.
It just fell outside the line. And it's another 3K point for South. A Kara
Did
Kelleher
everything
kill.
you could do up there in front of the net with the block. Yeah. And a nice serve, forcing a dig. Soft setup, here we go. Covert with a little, she probably should have gone right for the kill there instead of the soft shot. So Covert goes up and taps it, trying to catch them off guard. She probably should have just spiked it. You spike it down, you would have had the point.
Alexis Miranda spikes it. AM and the PM there, the point for the Titans. 12-10, Titans hanging on to that lead with serve. Atlanta Ho, low line drive, a good one. The setup for Covert.
There's the authoritative shot. They save it, but not quite.
Right.
That's what you needed up the net earlier.
Covert with the put away makes it a 1-point game again. Panthers down 12-11, up in the match 2-0, trying to put it away here in game 3 and make it a 3-0 sweep. At the net,
nope.
Double hit is okay because it was touched by South in between.
All right, here's the set.
Kelleher
block. What a great block by the Titans. Oh my goodness, that was a great block.
To keep the point going.
What a great block. I'll tell you who did that in a second.
Sarah St. Pure.
Alexis Miranda.
Alexis Miranda.
Number
More
20.
AM in the PM there. Miranda with a great play to keep it going. Kara Kelleher denied another kill on a tremendous block at the net. 13-11, the Titans willing themselves into double digits here, with still holding on to the lead. I mean, later in the game, it's in. The Panthers get the point. Yeah, the Titans had, to this point in the match, they've not been able to sustain a lead past 10. They have a lead here in the teens, but again, the Panthers threatening to go on that killer run. Atlanta Ho with the setup.
Oh.
It might have been going wrong.
I was just going to say.
Don't know.
Probably, I think it was. I think it was going to go out.
2 feet maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was going to go long.
And so.
And I think Wayne's making that point. Tell her you were leaning the wrong way on that. 14-12. North holding on to this lead. It's going to come down to the wire.
And it's out.
Unforced error gets you to within a point. South has not been able to get the equalizer in this.
Right.
They've trailed the entire third set.
Kelleher has the ball. Good things have happened for the Panthers when she does have the ball, or she touches it. The setup. Brianna Henderson.
Did it go in?
It's out. It's out. Titans ball. They almost didn't see that. I think both
I don't
officials,
think they did see it.
they both looked at each other and they made a guess, and I think they guessed right.
I'd have to see that again. Looked very
Frank,
close
you
to
get a
me.
look at it? It was out by, I think, about a foot right here.
If you catch any part of the line, is that considered in, or does it
Good
have
question.
to be?
I think it is considered in if you see it catch the line.
I thought it did.
You did?
I did.
Titans get the benefit of the doubt and the point.
Exactly. You know why? Because this is their game.
Yeah, 15-13. A good serve, a tough setup over the scorer's table.
Wow.
They save it. Kelleher just gets it over. That might have been out. They save it. They keep it going. Over the net it goes. That could have been out.
Yeah.
Borderline
Here's the
hit
spike
there.
right here.
And
Nope.
it's
Too low.
into the net. Wow. That was an interesting point.
17-13 or 16-13?
16-13. They're pretty quick at the scorer's table in volleyball. They have to be.
That's Paul Essinger up front. There's a football scoreboard guy. He's got a new scoreboard to work with tomorrow night at Stella's.
Really? I'll
Yes.
check that out. That's interesting. The Titans trying to take a 4-point lead here later in the game, and they do. Well placed.
This is going to be their game, I think.
It has that feel, doesn't it?
The South is not able to get the run. Wayne's going to call timeout. And Haley Stanton and Alexis Miranda have really kind of, in Atlanta Ho, formed a triumvirate to get this team going.
John Collins with Tom King courtside here at cameraman Frank Wallen. Before the match began, Tom King told me, I think this has the feel of a thing that might go four games. And then Frank asked him who's the favorite. Tom, of course, said South because they're unbeaten. And then Tom predicted that Game 3 will be the toughest for South to win. So
I'm pretty consistent, aren't I?
You've been hitting on all cylinders tonight. I guess you've been doing this for a while. So 17-13. But all that said, this is a great Panther team who they could upset your apple cart here late.
They could rally.
Yeah, they could rally.
Oh, yeah. It's just that North has had the trend in this. They got off to the fast start that they needed to get off to. They're up 3-1.
Yeah. That was a well-placed timeout, don't you think?
Well, I think Wayne had a call, yeah. The thing is, though, when you call a timeout, you want that point right after. And they don't get it, I don't think, do they?
That serve was a foot long, and
so it should be 8.
No, they said it was in.
They said it was in? No,
North, I think, what are they going to say? Okay, the North fans, now that was long, definitely.
All right, scoreboard hasn't changed here. What's going on? Now it's 17-14.
I think they're confused, because I am too.
The timeout was 17-13. Evidently that first point didn't count.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off the net.
They didn't say play yet.
Right.
Panthers with the service.
Set up. This is going to be tough.
Oh, that was a violation against...
Yep, against the Panthers. Think so, right?
I guess it was a double hit. Must have been the same player.
18-14.
A 4-point lead. The Titans are close to the 20-point mark here in the race to 25.
Well, they're already at the most points they've had in this match.
Yes, good point. Yeah, they lost the first game 25-15, lost the second 25-16. They've got 19 points and counting as server Abby Coy is on a roll. And they dig this one out, Kara Kelleher does. Brianna Henderson.
She got it.
With the point.
Yep.
With authority. BH stands for big hit on that one. 19-15.
Stops these 2 points have stopped a run of 6 straight by the Titans.
Serving for the Panthers is Paige Garland. Right down the middle. Good setup. Atlanta Ho. Saved by Kelleher. The setup. Colbert missed it.
Yep. Just a little too far for her.
Mistimed her leap a little bit.
Yes.
To be fair, that setup was a little too high.
It was.
Yeah, she wasn't anticipating it would be like 12 feet in the air.
So now North has reached the 20-point mark.
Yep, up 20-15. Another nice dig by Kelleher on a low-line drive, quality serve. That's long. Oh, I thought that was beyond the line. You know what? These officials don't have a good look at those end calls, those in or out
I'd have
calls.
to see that again.
Yeah. That was long.
That definitely was long.
They got that one. 21-16. Yeah, you need that U.S. Open technology where they replay the tennis ball on the line. That'd be nice. They had in volleyball. I'm sure they have that at some level. Professional volleyball, maybe. A rare miscue by Kara Kelleher.
This is North Skin.
Yeah, you called it, Tom. I mean, the psychology of Game 3, I guess the intensity, the focus is required.
Especially in a rivalry like this, neither one of them thinks they're going to get swept. In fact, last year, North was not as good either.
The wheels are coming off here in Game 3 for South.
North wasn't as good either, and they salvaged, I think, a game in last year's match.
Atlanta Ho, the star of Game 3, continues to serve up points here for the Titans. Brianna Henderson with the setup. Colbert puts it in.
Oh, she has that soft touch, and that time it worked. You put it in space and it'll do it.
Yeah, I think she makes up her mind on the way to hitting the ball sometimes, and that was the right choice there,
now
clearly.
She's got the serve up, down 23-17. Can she go on a run as a server?
Atlanta Ho. Set up, Sarah St. Pierre.
Double hit, no.
Set up. St. Pierre keeps it alive. Just getting it over now is Abby Coy.
I thought that was going to go out.
Henderson gets in the way of Colbert. They got to get it over.
Yep.
They do. The setup. Alexis Miranda.
Got it. Yep. Yeah, if you're going to set up for anybody on this Titan team, Miranda's the one. She's the tallest player. She's the one you want.
The junior big hitter there puts her team within 1 point of winning Game 3. Catherine Colbert takes a rest on South's end of the court. It looks like they've almost conceded this game.
I think so.
Kelleher just gets it over and gets a point. Titans were setting up for another big hit from Kelleher, and she kind of faked him out. But it's still a 1 point away from victory for the Titans. Atlanta Ho sets it up. Getting it over was Emerson Martin. This is a save. Nice one. They keep it alive. Just getting it over is Abby Coy. Henderson sets it up. The hit for Kelleher, and she gets the out of bounds. Gets the point.
24-19. Timeout is Nicole Fitzgibbons could sense that her team's pressing a little bit.
Yep. They just need one.
Right.
South, meanwhile, needs 6. If they got to 24 all, Tom, don't they play something like a 2?
You got to win by 2,
You got to win by 2. Battle of the Bridge 2018. Nashua High South Gymnasium. The Panthers are hosting Nashua North. As Tom mentioned, they keep track of all sports for the Battle of the Bridge, including even freshman volleyball and golf and track.
Yeah, I think it's great that they've got the numbers, both schools, to have freshman volleyball.
I do too.
A lot of schools don't have that.
That's a luxury. That's great. And everybody gets to play that way. Serving, Anna Campbell makes it a 4-point game. Titans just need 1 point to win Game 3. Can they get it? The setup. Sarah St. Pierre gets it. 25-20. North takes Game 3. And they breathe a sigh of relief. 2 more games, Jim. An optimistic Jim Palmieri.
Well, when you think about it, after 3, if it's not a sweep, somebody's going to be up 2-1, right?
Yep.
So that's what you want. You want to have it, you know, in sight. So
I'll tell you what's got to be even tougher than winning Game 3 to sweep a match. Winning game 5 to come back 3-2 as the underdog.
I don't see it too often.
Yeah. I know.
But remember the circumstances involving this whole
I thought you were going to say
event.
remember the Titans, but go ahead.
Remember that it's both teams. Third match in 4 nights, back-to-back nights.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get tired.
I actually...
The reason they play this now on Thursday is to get it done before football. They don't want to play it on Friday when they usually play. And they don't want to play it Saturday when there's a lot of games elsewhere that they need to squeeze in. Thursday's the best night for it. The problem is you've got matches on Wednesday and Monday.
Yeah, the problem is nobody asked the volleyball players themselves if that was the best night, right? And I did see some body language from some of the better players on South that they were getting fatigued, Tom. I'm talking specifically about Kara Kelleher and Catherine Covert. I think that Covert...
They need those two to play well to win.
Yeah, they were excellent in games 1 and 2. And just not enough in the tank in game 3. But that said, now the Titans were taxed physically in game 3 just to win that one game. So it's hard to say that the Titans will still enjoy an advantage here in game 4, but we shall see. After winning game 3, the Titans will cede the service game, I believe, to South. That's how it works, I believe. So South will be serving to start game 4 in a minute.
No, I believe North serves.
Oh, really? Why is that? Just go back and forth?
Yeah, they just
alternate. Go back and forth. Okay. And you're right. North is serving, and it'll be in the person of Haley Stanton, the junior, and it's a point for the Titans. Kara Kelleher had a tough decision at the back line and decided to play it and couldn't handle it. It was such a high velocity serve from Stanton. It might have been long, but it would have only been by an inch or so. So tough choice. 1-0, the Titans lead to begin game 4. Stanton goes again and again. Oh, what a save by the Panthers.
Couldn't believe that. They go out. Stayed in, 2-0. See, this is not the start. You want to take the affirmative if you're South, but if you're North, you're loving this.
Yeah.
You have not trailed since the second game.
North keeps it going. Atlanta Ho. Kelleher with a save.
Got to get this over.
Brianna Henderson.
Block, tip, double tip, alive, over. That might have gone out. And here's the spike attempt right there, and they got it.
Covert puts it away. Gets the serve back for a team.
You know, in my mind, that's the biggest point for the Panthers tonight. You know why? Because they needed to get on the board. They couldn't fall behind 2 or 3 or 4-0, or 3 or 4-0.
Brianna Henderson with the jump serve, a good one, dug out by North. Sarah St. Pierre gets the point. Yes. Sarah St. Pierre, too much steam on that shot, close to the net.
Now you hear some noise from the Titans side. They took game 3, and now they're in control in game 4 at the start. That's
another Titan point.
Yep.
Up 4-1.
4-1.
It's the third game they've been up 4-1 out of 4.
Yes.
Panthers have been falling behind early a lot tonight, but they lead 2 games to 1. And there's the put away. No! Atlanta Ho saves the Covert.
Probably the most fundamentally sound player on the floor, Atlanta Ho.
And it produces more positive results. Atlanta Ho with those fundamentals will to serve 5-1. Atlanta Ho has also served very well. Here I am jinxing her, but she has had the ball in her hands for a lot of runs here for the Titans. Good serve. The setup. Kelleher. Nice save. Oh, it goes over the scorer's table, however.
Thought you were going to catch that.
Almost had a chance. Good job by the Panthers. Momentum breaker. Catherine Covert back to serve. Catherine's a junior. We get to watch her play volleyball again next season. There's a jump serve, a good one. Ho with the setup, well done. Sarah St. Pierre gets the ball over. South able to keep it alive. St. Pierre again. And again, the Panthers keep it going.
Soft
over.
touch.
The setup for Alexis Miranda.
I'll tell you,
Well placed.
I'll tell you something.
Kill.
The one thing South doesn't have is that hammer at the net. They haven't used it in 2 games.
Yeah.
I don't know where it disappeared to.
I think it's the legs, Tom.
I think you're right, John. I think they're tired. I think the fatigue is set in.
How many jumps do you have in those legs? I mean, that's they're young.
You're asking the wrong
Oh, there's
guy.
Kara Keller
Nice
trying
block.
to answer the bell. They keep it going. Wow. The Panthers with a brilliant point that time. That might have been number 14, Alyssa Escobalis.
That was an incredible point by South.
It was. Paige Garland as well. In on that point. Jump serve by Anna Campbell. St. Pierre gets it over. She's playing with some unbridled enthusiasm.
Hey, Wayne
Number
Sikowski
3.
thought it was out. He thought the ball was out.
Really?
And you know what? I did too.
Thought it climbed on the net and went over it?
From this angle, I
Over
thought
the
it
line?
was, but I mean, I can't see over the line there. And that's
That
how you know
definitely
that
was
is.
out, yeah. 7-4. The Titans lead it. Panthers win the serve back. Here's Kara Kelleher, who was dominant in games 1 and 2. Jump serve, good one. Back over the net it goes. South trying to set up a kill shot here. And they can't get it over the cord.
Block. The block. The big block. Titans have been very good at the net. They've outplayed them at the net in the last 2 games. Haley Stanton with a big block. 8-4.
Get the serve back.
Wow, this is a big turn of events.
Having difficulty with her serves tonight. Emmy Martin has hit a few line drives into the netting. And a point by default for the Panthers, trailing by 3 now, 8-5. And the serve's a good one from Kara Ledlicker. What a block, but it goes out of bounds.
Yes.
Number 7, Atlanta Ho gets it done again for the Titans. Blasting one off of the blocker's forearms and went about 7 rows up in the stands.
Panthers cannot get on a run. They haven't had one in a half an hour.
You're right.
They haven't. They
This
cannot
game,
get
this match has turned a
They
lot.
cannot get 3 or 4 points in a row. The only time
Wow.
they did it was at the end when the match was basically when the third set was almost decided. They went on a run of 3 points.
10-5.
10-5 Titans. We may be going. We may be going to the 5th and deciding set.
Wow,
Who
you
would have
feeling
figured
that?
that? Yes, I am.
And that's a point for Catherine Covert.
They've got to get on a run. If they don't get on a run and get it to win a point, you know, I think we're going to go 5. We'll see.
Yep.
Can't wait too long. North is in double digits already. You've got 1 milestone marker right there. You make that mark at the 5 and the 10 marks.
The setup for the Panthers.
And a block again off the net.
Yep. Brianna
Nope.
Henderson not able to get it up and over, and it's another Titans point.
I think that was Miranda again.
Yep, 11-6. A 5-point lead still for the Titans. Tom sensing a macro shift in the momentum here since game 3.
That's a nice backwards tip.
That was. Well done.
But again, another soft hit.
Yep.
You know?
Not up with authority like they were doing earlier.
I just think
Yeah.
I think it's the fatigue, John. I think that they said, okay, we're up 2-0. Let's get, we'll get this done. And they just kind of sagged back a little bit because they were tired.
Sarah St. Pierre. Good save by the Panthers. Kelleher able to get it done.
That's a nice point.
Almost a miss hit, or maybe she meant that. I don't know. It was
think
perfectly
so.
placed.
I think she had a little bit of spin on it, but I don't think she hit it the way she wanted to.
And it ended up paying off in the end.
11-8.
Kind of like an excuse me single in baseball. And it works for the Panthers to get the serve back and the point.
That's out.
And a little bit of a momentum swing here.
Well, now that's 2 points in a row. We
Yep.
haven't seen that in this match. In this game.
Senior
11-9.
Brianna Henderson with the serve. It's a good one.
And it's 11-10, and now you start to wonder.
Jamie Parker just barely got a hand on that
It
serve.
was, remember, it was 10-5. Good timeout by Nicole Fitzgibbons.
Coach Fitzgibbons calling the timeout for the Titans. 11-10. The Titans clinging to a 1-point lead, trailing in the match 2-1. South showing signs of fatigue, the undefeated team here in Division I girls basketball.
That's an excellent timeout.
Volleyball is one of the most exciting sports that we cover. It's one of the most consistently loud. There's no shush at the foul line like there is in basketball.
No, not at all.
There's usually a constant din.
There shouldn't be a shush at the foul line in
I know,
basketball.
that's one of your...
Here,
written
South,
about it, talked about it.
Remember, people forget, South made the semifinals last year in Division I.
Yep.
So, people forget that.
Quality serve, good setup by the Titans in response.
We'll go out, and we are tied.
Alexis Miranda, a little bit too much mustard on that return.
It is 11-all, and now the door has been opened, John Collins.
Yep. Open for South to close the deal.
And I think that serve was going to go out.
St. Pierre, nice shot to the back line.
Blocked.
Blocked.
I think Miranda got a piece of that.
Yeah.
Stops the momentum.
Saw that Catherine Colbert kill attempt coming from a distance away, and she was able to seal it off. 12-11, the Titans have the ball back in the hands of Atlanta Ho. She's got that serve down.
Oh, does she ever. And there's that 2-point advantage again, 13-11.
Another ace for number 7. 13-11.
Constantly climbing back takes a little bit out of you, especially if you're already tired.
She really has a consistent serve. She must practice that a lot.
She is
Atlanta Ho
serving. She is on a roll.
Titans back into a big lead. She puts it a certain distance away from her hands, too. It's textbook, really. You watch her serve. Every time.
Look at that.
Oh, but the Panthers able to get it back over. Alexis Miranda sets it up. Atlanta Ho. Oh, it's on the line
by that much. It got right inside the line. What a shot by Ho.
Ho with the tremendous volleyball display here right now of skill, serving.
I told you, the
hitting.
most fundamentally sound player on the floor, I think, is Atlanta Ho.
Look at that serve. Oh!
She is on a roll. Timeout South. It was 11-11. And then all of a sudden the block by Miranda, and then Atlanta Ho.
If you're North, you're saying, oh, Ho. If you're South, you're saying, oh, no. Because this match has totally flipped on its head.
It has. And the margin for error, if we go to a 5th set.
Yeah, 15 points.
It's huge.
Jim Palmieri, who's Janessa Palmieri's dad, is sitting in front of us, and he said to us when North was down 2 games to none, he goes, we just have to win 3 in a row. And he turned around after game 4, he says, we just have to win 2 in a row. And I was laughing at him because I think there's no possibility. But now it's a real possibility. South is struggling.
It's tough to win that 5th one, too.
Yeah, exactly. Right, you were talking about it, right?
But I tell you what, it's really tough to close the team out. And South found that out. They'll open the door. Then North opened the door. When it got to be 11-11, I said, okay, here's the run. Hasn't happened.
Atlanta Ho continues to serve a perfect game back there. She returns it. The setup. Miranda. Oh. I guess you should read your Miranda rights before you try to deal with that, because you have the right to remain silent when Miranda comes and hits on you. I mean, that was a put away. 17-11. Ho's serve goes into the net.
Oh, a mistake, but still, you got that cushion. You're up 17-12.
She's human.
I think we're going 5.
Catherine Colbert back to serve.
I think we're going 5.
Let's see. If Colbert could go on a run, and she's capable.
I would be stunned if this doesn't go 5.
Great setup for Miranda. That is a good dig that goes all the way back over. Sarah St. Pierre. Colbert with a nice save. The setup, Kelleher just gets it over. Right in front of us is number 13, Emmy Martin. She's played a big part in this volley. Back and forth it goes. And Kelleher's legs have failed her a little bit late.
And you know what? She showed some emotion. She just
frustration.
threw the ball. Yeah, frustration.
Definitely.
Not happy.
It's understandable frustration.
She's lucky she didn't get penalized a point there. And it's 18-12.
Yep. And South just not feeling it as a team or a student body right now. They've been quiet. And the Titans continue to surge on the visiting court. 19-12, they're up.
Oh, boy.
And game 5 is looking more and more likely by the second.
Yes, it is.
Another quality serve for the Titans. Kelleher, can she get up? Just enough to push it over. The block. Up in the air it goes. Ledlicker. The setup. And it's long. But South doesn't have an answer right now.
No, they don't have the players up front. Titans have the edge there, and they're using it.
Colbert is taking a rest right now.
I think you rest your key players.
For game 5.
For game 5, I think you have to at this point.
Wow, what a turn. Kelleher.
Yeah, there's
He still has some spring.
That was the best shot she's had since game 2.
There was some anger in that.
There sure was.
But tremendous accuracy as well. She was able to channel it nicely. 20-13. Titans have a commanding lead here in game 4, trailing 2-1 in the match. The Titans with another point, and they got blackjack. They got 21. They need 4 more to win game 4 and send it the distance. The most enthusiastic player in the gym tonight has been Sarah St. Pierre.
Number 5.
Yeah, and number 3 for North.
Oh, 3?
Yeah,
I think 5 has been pretty hyped up too.
Oh, she has, you're right. But St. Pierre is going to take a rare breather here near a sideline on the bench. 21-14, the Panthers win the point and the ball back. Kara Kelleher with a nice serve. The setup, excellent. Over the net it goes. Kelleher on the back line. And that one is saved. They can't get that back. It's going to be a Panther point. 21-16, 21-15.
21-15. They had a run.
Yep. Good save, but an even better dig by Ho. Just slapping it over.
Boom.
And the put away.
How about that?
That was number 4 for South, Paige Garland. 21-16. Kelleher serving. Out.
And how about this?
Timeout, North.
Good timeout by Nicole Fitzgibbons. Is now 21-17.
It's still a big hole to climb out of for the Panthers. They need to go on an 8-3 run here. They still have an 8-3 run that they need to make. Let's go North and let's go South chance breakout here. The mascots for both teams on hand. John Collins along with Tom King, our cameraman, Frank Wallen. How do you like volleyball? It's been a while since you did volleyball, Frank. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. 21-17, The Titans lead the Panthers in game 4. The Titans need to get to 25 to force a game 5 in this match. Kara Kelleher has been on a roll here serving. And she continues. The line drive, near side court. Titans get it back over. The setup. Brianna Henderson.
Soft shot does it. And now all of a sudden, the run has begun here. Is it too little too late in game 4?
The question to be answered. Kelleher would like to make it a 2-point game. Dig by Atlanta Ho.
Big dig by Ho right down at the bottom. And Kelleher's got to do the same thing.
Ho gets it.
Oh, this is going to be tough. They got to get it over. They do. Boy, I'll tell you, how do they do that?
That's got to be a lot of hitting.
And a soft touch does the trick. I've been saying they need more authority than that. That soft touch worked right there.
Yep.
And suddenly it's 21-19.
Right. Titans need to get the point and get the serve back. Kelleher down the middle. Ho sets it up.
Miranda, no.
South keeps it going. That soft touch, this time they can't save that one either. A 1-point game, 21-20, and the South students erupt.
It was 20-12. And then all of a sudden, things have changed.
Kelleher is right in the middle of it.
And
it's
we're tied.
And the decibel meter hits its highest point of the night. 21 all here in game 4. Kelleher keeps at it.
Touched it off the net.
One of the North players might have touched the net.
And now South with the lead.
How about that? What a swing. Kara Kelleher has been the magic touch on serve in this change of lead. What a save!
Whoa!
How did she do that?
I have no
Atlanta Ho
clue.
gets it back over. Kara Kelleher.
But you can't waste an effort like that, and they do. Unfortunately, they do.
That was Brooks Robinson over there. I mean, that's probably too old of a reference, but it was great.
9 straight South points.
Wow. Interrupted finally by the Titans. They tie at 22-22. And now it's Emmy Martin who has struggled on her serve, but that's a good one. Forces South to play it. They can't get it over.
I don't know what the idea there. She just set it up. That's what you needed to do.
A little bit of indecision there cost Panthers.
Yes, exactly.
And it's a 1-point lead for North, 23-22. Emmy Martin.
Heart stopping. But you know who was off the floor during that run was Miranda.
Oh, right.
You know, by rotation. And now we're tied.
Oh, that's long. Tied again, 23 all. Kara Leckliter will serve. A good serve, nice dig by the Titans. Atlanta Ho. Nice save, Panthers keep it going. Covered.
No soft touch there.
And now South has a chance to steal this game 4 if they can get the 25th point. If they can't, we're gonna go to 2 points difference.
This will be incredible.
The hit. The Titans need to get this point or we're all over with. Kelleher set up. Colbert saved by the Titans. Soft touch. Set up. Out. 24 all. Oh, that close to a win for the Panthers. Instead, it's the first team to win by 2 points now that we're at 24-24. In the race to 25, somebody's got to get to at least 26. It's going to be game and match point for South if they can win this. And now they will be again. South with another chance to win their second match point. It is deafening here in the Nashua High South Gymnasium. Serving for the Panthers will be Paige Garland for the win. Nice dig.
Oh boy, that saved her right there.
Alexis Miranda. The save by the Panthers. The kill, the block by Miranda is out, and the Panthers win. 26-24. What a match that was.
Unbelievable.
The MVP of the match, for my money, was Kara Kelleher for South.
Oh, I think so too. No doubt about it, Sean.
She reached down deep despite the fatigue, her and her teammates, to come back and win game 4.
No doubt about it.
What a great showing by the Titans. The Battle of the Bridge 2018 continues. It's now 6-3, still in favor of the Titans, but the Panther volleyball, girls volleyball team tightened the difference a little bit. For Tom King, I'm John Collins, our cameraman Frank Wallen. Thank you for watching this brilliant, exciting volleyball match. South takes it 3-1. Good night from Nashua High South Gymnasium, everybody.